Welcome to the first edition of 3 Up, 3 Down Shorts. We're going to do things a little different this week. Instead of bringing you a full podcast here, what we're going to be doing is kind of switching our schedule up a little bit to where every other week we're going to start bringing you a full pod. But in between, we're still going to have our hitter and pitcher of the week interviews. So we're going to call these our 3 Up, 3 Down Shorts, where, there might be some fun content too that we may throw in there, but just kind of a little bit of different speed, just to kind of not be delivering the same content over and over and over. We want to mix things up and kind of keep it fresh. So today's the first edition of this, it's going to be a little different, but I think it's going to be highly enjoyable. So stick around for your hitter and pitcher of the week interviews.
In agreement, and a hard hit ball, base hit. There we go. Just like we said earlier, I got a hit to at least be in that conversation. Oh my Chandler
goodness.
Melton to the wall, gone, a home run. And Chandler again, another hard hit ball for the third time today.
Allen has bacon by shifting some last-minute plans, getting in here as Chandler Melton casually strokes one right on out of here.
Right.
As part of your lineup. And then Chandler back up, and he continues his performance on the night. He's just been lighting it up. For a baseball-type field.
Oh.
To have a fence that opens that direction.
Oh,
that was
my goodness.
Oh, and he gets a hold of that one. That is out of here, a two-run shot.
We're joined now by our Lit Cigar Lounge hitter of the week. He went 7 for 8 with 3 home runs, a double, 5 RBIs this past week against the Melonheads. On the season, he's batting .393 and slugging .893 in his rookie season with 4 homers, 8 RBIs. Please welcome Mr. Chandler Melton.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
What's up, buddy? How you been?
I've been good. I just finished up my spring semester with school, so now the summer's here. I'm pretty excited. Don't got to deal with class or homework or anything like that.
Got you. Where are you going to school at?
I just finished my associate's degree at Lakeland College. It's just the community college I'm at soon, and then now I'm headed to Eastern Illinois.
Gotcha.
So,
what are you looking to study?
My major is history education, so just be a history teacher probably.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's awesome. You playing any ball up there, or are you just kind of for the?
I stopped baseball in high school. That's why I switched to wiffle ball. Baseball wasn't. Yeah.
I feel that. That's what I did too. I mean, granted, I didn't grow anymore, so I wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
But no, man. So this past week, bro, you were on fire. I mean, I know I got to watch game 2 a little bit.
Yeah.
I missed game 1. I mean, I went back and watched the highlights, but I wasn't live there to see it. But dude, the ball sounds like a cannon coming out of your bat. Like when you make contact, you got all of it. But now, I mean, what kind of approach did you take and kind of prep for this week? Because that ball had to have been looking like a damn beach ball for you.
Well,
through a couple of the at-bats.
My approach at first all week, I was expecting to see arguably like 2 of the top pitchers in the league. And then come Thursday morning, they said that neither Ryan or Jordan were going to be there. So I got pretty excited because I knew after that Jason's pretty good, but you could just tell. I mean, he was even saying there that his shoulder was hurting and he wasn't throwing as hard as I think we all know he can. So the ball was just pretty, I mean, a 75-mile-per-hour slider, I'm probably going to hit that 10 times out of 10. And yeah, I did every time.
It looked like y'all were having fun. I mean, locked in, but at the same time having fun,
It's so hard to lock in against the Melonheads too. Like the vibes against them, they were completely different to any other MO WIFF game. It literally feels like you're playing Skibby Weekend at MO WIFF. Like it's just like chill. Vibes are great. I mean, they're talking trash, but like they're not being serious. They're just having fun, and that's pretty much what it was. We're just having fun out there, so it was pretty fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I've only got 1 hit against Jason in my entire career, just 1, but it was a big one. It was a big one. Opening day last year, I lined him. I took him deep. That's my only hit. Me and Jason have been playing against each other for the better part of a decade, so I definitely know it's in there. But Father Time's catching up to him, so he's getting it figured out.
Yeah.
I already went through the growing up being a dad kind of aspect and that, taking the step back, and not being active. Now I'm getting back into it. So I've been there, done that. I know what he's going through. But
Mhm.
yeah, I definitely can see where trying to get ready for O'Rear potentially, or getting ready for Jordan, and then finding out you're going against Jason and Jimmy Stout is it's fun. It is fun. I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah.
that's it's good. It's all, like I said, all good fun. All right, so we're at the halfway point of the season, or a little past it for you guys. You guys have played 9 games. Seems like you guys have really found kind of like your groove for the Mambas here at the plate. How's this team come together to have arguably, if not the best, one of the best lineups top to bottom in the league?
Yeah, I think definitely, especially like the first couple series, it took a second to get used to. I was swinging at a lot of pitches out of the zone, and I mean, can't. I remember the series against the Bombers. Every time I went 0-2, Cam threw a ball that was nowhere near the zone, and I was swinging every time. And he was. That was just. I think that was my problem. I was swinging at too many pitches. I think definitely the halfway point now. I'm starting to see the ball a lot better, taking a lot of close balls, especially that first at bat against Jason. I remember there was a ball that barely went under the zone, and then I got him to a full count and hit that home run. So I think I'm just seeing a ball up. I think we all are, especially like me. Caden's, I think he's probably definitely the biggest surprise at the plate. I knew he could hit coming in, but I don't know if everyone else thought so. And he's putting bat to ball all year. So I'm
Oh
pretty
yeah,
excited that what this mom team's doing. Yeah, for sure.
yeah. I mean, just speaking to you alone, it's the only one I've got pulled up here. But in your last four games, you've got 10 of your 11 hits. All your homers have come there. Pretty much the bulk of your RBIs have come in the last 4 games. I mean, it's the pitching that you're seeing, but at the same time, I mean, it don't matter. There's no fluff, no fluff in Mo WIFF, right?
Yeah,
The Melonhead series, yeah, that was a little fun. We'll call that a one-off, but you did it against the Kings in a damn good series. That was a great series for you guys.
for sure.
I mean, it was one of those things. I mean, that series went back and forth. Yeah, but I mean, literally looking at 2 for 3, 1 for 3, 3 for 4, 4 for 4. Those are your last 4 games, bro. I mean, that's if
Yeah.
that's locked. I mean, that's Cole Layton locked in there. So I mean, that's it's glad to see because the two people leading the league and hitting are on the same team. It's tons of fun. No man. So you guys are 1 game out of the division, but a game back behind the Archers. Your next 3 are against the Mojo. You got a solo game this week against the Mojo, and then you got a month off pretty much, and then you have a 2-game series against the Mojo, then 2 against the Archers. So how do you look to stay locked in and kind of this treacherous stretch you potentially could go at? Because I saw Gus Kibbe today here in St. Louis. Is he going to be there this week? I don't know. So I mean, the Mojo might be a little different look than what people have seen so far.
Yeah, for sure. That Mojo's team, I mean, it's pretty much a toss in the air who's going to show up, and if their best players show up, they're probably arguably the best team in the league. So if Gus is there and Jackson Crossley's there, I mean, that's a dangerous lineup. And I know that pretty much their only struggle this year has just been getting people to show up, and some of their top guys have been missed out on a lot of games. So if they do have a full roster, I mean, they won the championship last year with this exact same roster they're using this year, so we know that what they can do. And then the next year, I mean, I think arguably we face the top 3 teams in the league to close out the season, because we face you guys too as well in a series, and then we have Archers and then Mojo again. So it's going to be a dogfight every single series going through. But I mean, I have confidence in this team, and I think that we can pull through, and I think we can even win the division.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you got a dogfight here. You got a dogfight out. You got one against the Mojo. Then you got the doubleheader against the Mojo. Doubleheader against the Archers. Then then you do have us. Then you do
Yeah,
have the Thunderbirds, which we're finding our groove right now. I think with Brody coming in, it'd be good. Brody coming in, everybody being there now, we can all gel and mesh and get going there. So I think we'll be good. Good to go when we face you guys. And then you end the year against the Archers. That could come down to the division winner in that game. Oh, that'd be fun.
that'd
That'd be
be
fun.
a playoff game in the regular season. That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
That'd be super, super fun. Yeah.
So
It
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just adding on. It's going to be real intense, and it's going to be hard to push through, but I really do think we can.
Dude, it's one of those things where it forges you and gets you ready for the playoffs. I mean,
Yes, for
there's no
sure.
better way to put it. So you guys are, obviously you talk about you and Caden, both rookies, both drafted in the first round this past year. Your guys's ascension into MO WIFF. Obviously we know you played in the MO WIFF Classic, and we know you've got experience playing fast pitch and everything on a national level. How's it been like since you guys joined the league? Would you say it's what you expected, better than you expected, worse than you expected?
I think Mo WIFF as a whole, if you look from last year to this year, I mean, competition wise, I think it took a major jump. I think I was expecting to be a lot easier than what it is. I think Mo WIFF is, because every team has at least two pitchers now, so every game is a dogfight. Every game's hard. You're not seeing any easy pitching anymore, and yeah, it's a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be, and it took a second to get used to. I think for me and Caden both, but I think now we're getting in the groove of things, and I hope we can continue.
Got you. Any headway on finding a team to play with at UWIFs? I know you and me talk one-on-one about it face to face.
No, for sure. We did find a team. I don't think it's like private information, so I think we can just tell it because I don't think that's. But Tom Wilkerson reached out, so I think the squad is going to be me, Caden, Tom, Dustin Hall, and Blake Hoffman, all going to UWIF. So it should be pretty exciting. We got a lot of pitching, a lot of hitting, and I think we can do something.
Dude, you guys make some noise. You guys can go up there and make some noise.
Yeah, for sure.
Will this be your first time up there?
Yeah, for UWIFs. I went to NWLA, but I have never went to UWIFs.
I have not been to NWLA. I want to. But I mean, if I'm going to watch. I ain't going to play. But I was like, you boys have fun. I'll sit back here and watch and just enjoy. But I went to UWIFs last year for the first time, and again, just to watch. And it blows my mind. Like, I mean, you got to stay locked in. It's locked in from day one. I mean, from first pitch to the end of it, it's locked in. It's nuts. But it's a good time. I look forward to seeing you all up there. I think that's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I look forward to it too. I think it's going to be a very good time because, I mean, I'm still at heart, I'm still a yellow bat lover. I still think any yellow bat competition is my favorite. But fast pitch, big bats, it's a whole nother animal, and I'm excited to go see what we can do at UWIFs.
Got you. Well, man, hey, I appreciate you joining me. I do apologize. I know that, with it being Memorial Day, happy Memorial Day to you as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But so I know scheduling was a little wonky there. I do apologize. That's on me. But no, man, I appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
All right. With that, we will be hopefully right back with our pitcher of the week. But I know with it being Skippy weekend, he may not be available. But I will be right back, hopefully, to momentarily with him. Moves a little too fast to be able to do multiple things here while we're here. That's strike three swinging there to Tommy Dwyer. First, playing in different leagues and stuff that way, I've perfected that. I call it more of it.
Tony delivers. Oh. Gets
Rogers. Sorry. Pumps that one in there. Preview of next week, that 6 o'clock game, we got Bombers at Thunderbirds. 7 o'clock, we got Mojo at Mambas. Big swing there, swing in. Pump, strike three in there, looking.
You're getting hits.
Sam gets a bat on the ball and pops out to Tony for out number 2. But misses wide. Sam swings and misses for Sam. I said it again. Cam swings and misses for the third out of the inning. Big swing there for strike three, and that'll do it. That'll do it as strike swing. Yeah, making sure everything was right. That'll end the game here for the Archers as Tony Cochran goes the distance. Due to scheduling conflicts, we were not able to get together with Tony Cochran to go over his Week 8 performance. He goes the distance, striking out 10 on 0 walks and only giving up 3 hits, earning his second shutout of the season. Congrats to Mr. Cochran, your Buffalo Wild Wings Pitcher of the Week. Even though this is just a short episode here, we're still going to stick true to our 3 up, 3 down with our 3 segments. So looking forward to week 9, the second week of our rivalry weeks here this season, here in season 5. At 6 o'clock on Thursday to kick us off, we got the Bombers versus the Thunderbirds. So we know that we saw a pretty good series the last time these two saw each other just a couple weeks ago. So I would anticipate it to be just as fun of a series. 7 o'clock, we got the Mojo versus the Mambas, a division rivalry there where Mojos are coming on strong. Mambas can stay hot. What does that look like, whenever the dust settles on Thursday? That's going to be a fun series to definitely watch and have a good time with. Our 8 o'clock game is our Melonheads versus the Purge. I know the Purge are hopefully welcoming back. I do believe that they are. Mr. Caleb Schweigert will be on the mound, so that'll be a major move for them. The Melonheads, let's hope that, A, people can show up, and B, we can get a good game out of that. And then our 9 o'clock game to wrap us up is going to be the Archers at the Kings. And I personally, I'm looking forward to seeing this one. I think it's going to be heat versus heat, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you're liked and subscribed and ring that bell. So when anything comes out Mo Wiff related, you're definitely able to see it live or be able to watch it and be alerted. But with that being said, y'all have a good night.